Good evening, Northeast Kansas. Thanks for joining us here on KSNT News. Aside from some morning showers in our northern areas, we've been dry throughout the day, but an isolated storm chance does return for tonight. But otherwise, we'll just see increasing cloud cover throughout the night as well. That rain chance ends during the first half of the day tomorrow, so as the day progresses, we'll see that rain chance dwindle. And behind it, much cooler weather, not so much in the 90s anymore. In fact, some of us might not get out of the 70s. Seeing a good mix of some sun and clouds outside of Mayetta and the Prairie Band Casino right now, and picture blue skies outside of Junction City, but still breezy. You can see the flags blowing in the wind. Another day of those southerly winds providing some relief from the heat because it's another toasty one. We're at 88 degrees right now, but it feels like 94, and that's because there's just much more humid air in place. But all of the sunflower stays a bit on the toasty side. You can see haze, 100 degrees right now, but notice what happens as you travel to the northwest. 83 for North Platte, 91 for Hastings. That is behind our next cold front that will cool us down. But until then, we stay on the warm side. A mix of 80s and 90s closer to home. 92 for the Little Apple as well as Linden. 86 at Burlington, and that also matches Emporia right now. However, heat index values have nearly all of us feeling as if we're in the 90s. One exception, though. Clay Center, you feel like you're at 100 degrees on the dot right now. So again, it's another day if you are heading out. Keep the water handy and, of course, try to protect yourself from the sun. Now, the reason it's feeling all more sticky out there and warmer is because we're getting more humid air in place, especially for our eastern areas. You're getting more on that muggy side with dew points in the low 70s. You definitely start to feel some of that humidity. But again, we're getting some relief from southerly winds. Not quite as strong as they were yesterday, but still on the breezy side. Anywhere from roughly 8 to 16 mile-per-hour winds are what we're seeing right now. Those winds will actually shift to be out of the north overnight tonight as that cold front pushes through. But it does another thing besides shift of winds. You'll notice 6 a.m. tomorrow morning getting some more dry air in place. As that cold front completely swings through, we see that humidity wiped out. And this is not just for Friday. Even looking ahead to Saturday, we're not looking at humid conditions to kick off your weekend. It's going to feel much more on the comfortable side across the region. Satellite and radar shows we have dried out, especially for our northern areas that dealt with some of those morning showers. Otherwise, just some passing clouds here and there. But notice as you get more so into southeast Kansas, those kind of stratocumulus clouds being picked up. That's actually on the outskirts of what is now Tropical Depression Cindy, still churning its way north. That's really the only concern we'll see from this. Otherwise, we are keeping our attention more so to the west. That's where we'll be looking for development, and from the north as well with that cold front. But again, it's an isolated storm chance. We're not looking at a slam dunk forecast of everyone seeing some showers and storms. Here at 8 o'clock, you can see a couple showers to our north and then trying to edge into our western counties. The best shot for any isolated storms and showers for tonight will be our western as well as our northern areas, even as we get into the early morning hours of tomorrow. But again, as the day progresses, we'll see those chances of rain die off, and we'll see some clearing as well. We're expecting at least some sunshine on tap for tomorrow. Otherwise, for tonight, it's going to be a mild one, calling for lows right around that 70-degree marks, a mix of upper 60s to low 70s for tonight. And our KSNT Storm Track 7-day forecast shows that cool down starts tomorrow and lasts into the weekend. We'll be back into the 70s for some spots and a couple isolated chances for showers and maybe a few thunderstorms throughout the next several days. But again, going to get still plenty of dry time in the mix as well. All right.